Alright, so, Team Malaysia, recently. Like, in just this month, they played one series, and that was up against Invasion, which they won 2-0. But you go back to the 31st of last month, and they ended up losing to Team Malaysia 2-0. In fact, the last time those two teams actually beat each other, the last time Meski actually beat Team Malaysia was... Okay, no, that's actually the only time with this current roster for Team Malaysia. That was their only matchup. And one of those games was a default win in Star Series. Alright, into our matchup. Let's roll. Let's look at it. Our lanes, what do we got? We got Ohaiyo taking the Bristleback towards the off lane. Johnny will be here as the Nyx Assassin, playing up a little bit more of a support role. Kechik is going to walk directly into March. Fisher didn't block him in there, which means it may not be the easiest kill in the world. That's Mushy, which the double stun's able to find it. It's all our sniper to actually cut down through the tree line, but the cold arrow slowed him down too much. MVP off to a great start. And a fantastic start. So MVP with the early kill. Is this meant to be an aggro tri-lane from them? No, it's definitely not meant to be. KP can just run it there. QO is being left on the bottom lane to grab the 100-100 room, but Clockwork will be the laner down there. And Dro, Febby is already moving up to the top lane. So a good start. It doesn't take too much away from the sniper, because he already spent all of his money, so he's not losing any items. This is your lane. He's just lending a fissure. Nothing more. And boom. Great wave and stop for a moment. But this means the sniper is now going to have to battle here. Not much of a problem for him going up against the Clockwork. It just means the Clockwork has a bigger safety range. Mushi, sentry ward, right position. Got to throw it right here. Research, of course. Potentially you could throw it off to the side. Yeah, okay. Just there. Because that would have let him see if it was going to be this ward too. It didn't see the 30-second camp spawn up. It does mean that we'll be pulling on this bottom. And Kichik's doing a good job of dragging this creep wave a little bit further down. Now, oh, hello. Nothing skilled up for the sniper. Even at this point, maybe he's waiting to see if he needs shrapnel or not. But you can get something like headshot or take aim. There's a lot of options. Johnny, he's caught a little bit. That's a cut up with one of the tangos. Dart Ranger and Febby and Ohaiyo getting very up close and personal. Dart Ranger's now level 2, so that bonus damage is going to be there for the Skywrath Mage. I would say for the Storm Spirit as well, but it's pretty minuscule for him. He's getting most of his damage output from the Static Remnants. Lets him farm here, which is also where KOXY has found himself ending up. Started with the Bristleback. Obviously, Lycan can't run the top lane. And putting the sniper down the bottom lane means you're able to get a little bit more up in the face of the Clockwork and stop him from getting CS. But haven't really been successful. He's got 3 for 1 so far. And Sniper now battle underneath his own tower for this farm. So timing. Let's see how much he can get right. Oh, hello, top lane. Sebastian and drop Earthshaker with a block, an MVP. In the last game, they were 2-3 minutes in, and they ended up being 3 for 0. That was after the failed dive from Team Malaysia underneath the Tier 1 tower in mid. Same thing could be happening again here. Just need keep this movement and this momentum going. 14-3 on a Storm Spirit. That's fantastic for him. They have to keep mindful of how successful this Lycan could be, and he could just move off that middle lane too. Put the line in there and get a Morbid Mask over the Lycan. He can just start jungling. Get that line a quick level 6 and as close as you can to the Blink Dagger. That'll be the timing Team Malaysia is looking for. And then Lycan, he'll come and join the fights when there's a chance for a kill or a pushing down the tower. That's kind of like the only times he really should be there. Boots. Biddies for Sniper. Clockwork's having a great time. The Shrapnel's going to start to annoy him now. It's a level 2 Shrapnel, but KP's fine with it. He's managed to find 4 levels on this offlane. Yes, his CS isn't that great, but he got 8 for 1, and Ohaiyo is going to get 1 kill, in fact, potentially denying himself up to the side, but March also so low life to Ohaiyo. He's going to double kill with the stun from Johnny. He'll buy some space in Febby. Well, that's that Santa Blast. 1 second till it's back off cooldown from the... That's a neutral creep, of course. But still, these neutrals get a little bit aggressive. Febby, Ohaiyo doesn't have the movement speed on this. Maybe he does. One more to finish a block. There's your cool spray. That's 3 kills for Ohaiyo on this offlane MVP. Well, Ohaiyo wants to keep, Ohaiyo wants to keep his back to March. But she can do so, and now we'll get salved up. March didn't have enough damage for it. That's the entire safe lane of MVP going down to Bristleback. Yeah. Not what you were really hoping for as Team MVP. After you had such a great start as well. Now the clockwork. Gonna be a creep wave here, and the shrapnel's gonna try and force him completely away from it. I'm just gonna be careful not to get too close.
Bottom tower is under
Rocket
attack.
can't actually drag the aggro back, and he knows that too. That's why KP gonna get close enough that he can attack, but if he does, then he's in range of Mushi. So all this tower damage just by great lane positioning
are fortified.
is going to end with this tier 1 tower. Well, being fortified, it won't go down. The catapult's here,
attack.
but KP can now drive the creep wave up, and his ones arrive too. Oh, actually, maybe they can. It'll be close. Yeah, here comes the TP support. It's a Storm Spirit with level 6, so he's going to ball lightning down. If he's got a haste rune, he's going to properly ball lightning, but he jumps to the top of Mushi. The Cogs, at least pushing Mushi back a little bit further. It's KO getting stunned, and Mushi will be the sacrificial lamb. Into the tree line. Yes, QO, sorry, will get himself a kill. But he didn't get the one he was searching for, which is the sniper. And Nuts is the man that ran to the middle lane in the meantime. Lycan's about to crack level 6. That's up to KOXY if he wants to try and force the issue here up against Nuts. Wow, Soul Spirit is. That's the end of the haste rune. Pretty tight in on the sniper. There's your attack. Nice done, QO. Ball lightning jump up. He's out of mana. He'll have to go back to base. To find that secondary kill. But it was worth a shot. Febby needs help. His throw range is getting too shut down. You got to Bristleback at level 6.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Johnny's hanging around the neighborhood, so they can't even engage on him. If you fissure, then Johnny's just going to be able to get that spike, not spike carapace, the impact off. And that might also be the reason too why this Clockwork's moved in. Looking for the hook shot positioning, and he's going to ball it up. Ohio's going to stand the lane here, and Clockwork will move up, but Ohaiyo, okay with this, he's got ball charge as well as stick charge up his sleeve.
And
the T1 tower was just dropped with the rotation out from the Clockwork. He knew he couldn't defend it anyway, but that's your first movement from the Clockwork with a fouled hook shot.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
He was doing it blind, so it really was just a guess. His guess was the fact that someone might have moved in through here to do some shopping. Battery assault time. Fire Garbage gets some Clockwork as well, but Bristleback's fine with this. How many stacks? Only one over from the Ranger. And Fisher's done. Johnny, a little bit of trouble. Got Mana Bird available too. And in comes Mushi, but he's also silenced up. They've lost already one. But while Ohaiyo is up, Nuts going to get beaten down. That's 128 points of damage coming in from Ohaiyo. It rips apart a Skywrath Mage, so you've just lost your off-laner core. So someone also moving up, it's the Lycan Wolves dropping. The Kuro coming in for Ohaiyo. So much rotation for so little gain. Like the TP comes back from QO now. But on bottom lane, Sniper is just pushing through the creep waves. He ends up buying up absolutely nothing yet. Got the best CS in the game and only has a Ring of Aquila as well as phase boots. I expected something more. I know we're only 8 minutes into the game, but yeah, maybe that's just it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Overestimating how much money you can get early on for a sniper who takes early towers. Hero gonna get chipped away by these wolves. Knows he just has to back out. Those wolves will do too much damage to him, and if he does overstay his welcome, he'll have to burn all of his mana in order to survive. Short Ranger still hasn't hit level 6 yet. No real great presence from her. When she does, Ohio's gonna be a lot more defensive in the lane. But until that point, Ohio can do whatever the hell he wants, including forcing down the tier 1 tower. With a Quill Spray, you mop up the creep wave, but more importantly, it's this war path stacks. So at the moment, he's got 60 bonus damage. He's basically getting double damage out from his warpath. And that damage being inflicted directly into the buildings, hell yeah, Ohaiyo's lapping it up. He's going to buy a very early mech, so Team Malaysia playing a little bit more like the way MVP were playing at the MLG Pro League LAN finals, where they grouped up around 8 minutes with a big mech and just forced the issue.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It's kind of surprising though, because I would have thought if Vlad's might have done a little bit more. This is something I was talking to Blitz about too after our grand finals, where we looked at just like the mech kind of lineup, so I could buy Skywrath mate. Need to assassinate that one. This can be done anyway. Oh, hook shot him. They go for KOXY. I'll finish my train of thought in a moment. And the KOXY still pretty tanky. One shot something now. Pushy with the stun. AP's going to drop here. At least he should. Yes, he will. The Lycan Wolf to here. They'll lose Lion, but the Lycan Wolf damage into QO and the nails of Goo. He's got no man to jump again. The Soul Ring's already been popped. That's not enough for He's got one jump down. The core spray and there's the Goo. He's at the 4. And the assassination's on the way in. Boom. Got him. But Bristleback actually managed to reach him before that. Yeah, but the whole idea of mech, like teams are playing more of a style of just survive longer, as opposed to get the mech. Just the mana cost is so high. The Bristleback will have to burn through basically all his mana right now in order to get the kill. He got in closer, the cost could have pushed him away from this, and the claw stack of the names of Group, the Wolf's better finish the job, but one more spray, there it is. Beautiful positioning from Ohaiyo. He really looks like he's carrying this game for his team tonight. TP's out from the rest of MVP. The 2 supports managed to find a kill on the next assassin. There's 2 supports and 1 support.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They lose their tier 1 tower in mid. But Ohaiyo is up to such a great start. 6.5k on the net worth. There's 4.7 over on the Storm Spirit. But you notice QO going for a little bit more of a greedier style of build. He's going to go in for the Bloodstone. A dangerous thing to do when he, like, because, then again, yeah, what is Orchid really going to achieve here? Now, you can stop Bristleback from attacking for a short period of time, but you can't kill him in that period of time. QO for the DD rune. Wolf got a little bit bumped up, and now they do see QO. That Vladimir's offering over on Lycan. And that can explain why the Lycan didn't end up by Vlad's Fissure. KOXY had nowhere to go. With Mystic Flare and the double damage rune, they had more than enough damage, but it was the Fissure from March that ensured Lycan couldn't get out of that one. The Sniper's still having a fantastic time. So 2 of the callers for Team Malaysia are getting ahead. Nuts. He needed another jump hero to make that really work. Big push from MVP. Looking to that bottom lane. All that draw range and damage to good use. Clockwork with a hook shot back up forward, and looks like Team Malaysia want to fight this. Everyone's rotating in. The person we don't have is the Lycan, but he can TP if required. And MVP are bailing out of here. Their Observer Ward inside the jungle, the one that's actually blocking. Hang on. Yeah, it's on the magic bush, so this camp must have spawned before that point. This is blocking up the camps. And also seeing all the movement of Team Malaysia. Mushy in the cover of smoke of the Observer. What they see is the assassination's going to come in and need more damage to kill off Febby. The Trapper won't be enough. The hook shot well off target. As KP comes down, he has to know they can see him. Obviously, because they have a sentry ward there. Another shrapnel. Is there assassination back off cooldown? 5 seconds and 1 charges. They're coming in close. Mushi with that haste room wants to run in. March doesn't have a Fissure to hold him back. But because that Observer Ward hasn't taken any damage, they probably won't flank. The fact there's a sentry ward there. But Team Malaysia will inflict as much damage into this tier 2 tower as possible. Because once they get this down, they can obviously look up towards the Ancients too. And with Bristleback and Sniper, they can mop it up pretty quickly. Lycan Wolves are even dying up creep in the mid.
Dire's bottom tower is under
That's such
attack.
a douche move. The tier 2 tower's going to get shredded. They can fortify that. Unless you're going to fight this, the fortification really isn't worth it. Because the next push will come to the tier 2 tower in the mid. Yeah, they just let it go.
Has fallen.
And then a TP out from Ohaiyo. It's fun to be had up on top lane. tower to defend. That's a 2.6k gold on him as well. Interested to see the item of choice. Are they going for Febby? Yep. Nyx, hit, stun, assassination, finger of death. They got the kill. Wow. Did they get the kill? They really got that kill. The ob's getting dewatered now by Nuts. But you just lost your Drow Ranger. And Ohaiyo's still going to work. The weight which is on the back of this Storm Spirit is so high. He's almost, well... Yeah, you take 300 gold away from the Drow Ranger and he's double the net worth of his next teammate. So Kuro needs to make something happen. If he gets the Bloodstone and then dies instantly, then all these charges are going to start to whittle away to nothing.
Illusion.
Johnny's going to get all the vision in the world too. Now he's got illusion runes up. The Kuro's going to feel pretty heavily pressured. Look towards the ancient area, but remember that he can't really do that himself. He needs to throw Ranger for that. There's one jump, going after the sniper. We're starting to get a lot of life points to play around with. One charge is also available. A quick shrapnel, probably realizing he's about to die. That's going to find the time for the rest of his teammates to come in here. And they're going to bring down the highest net worth hero, original MVP. They can go for more. Nuts catching the free by KOX by Mystic Flare. KOX actually locked in behind those ghouls. But they still find the kill. The ghouls won't have enough damage to finish him off. In fact, it's quite the opposite. KOXY will break free. Bristleback also dying was not part of the plan. I don't know why he was up there. Maybe trying to catch out MVP as they retreated. You just gave a 2-for-2 trade-off, and you gave the best value hero in Team Malaysia the kill over to MVP. And it was Clockwork who killed him too, so Clockwork's now going to have more money for bigger items. It looks like he's going to go into a 4-star. Potentially Yule Scepter up against someone like a Lycan who's not building into a BKB. It's worth it. Like right now, for a Helm of Iron's Will, it's going to be Armlet. It's not going to be Battle of Discord. The chance of it being a Helm of the Dominator is nothing when you got a Vlad. So yeah, it's going to be an Armlet. I like it. It's actually kind of a fun build. I know Resolution was a big fan of the Armlet over on the Lycan that Vladimir's offering. It just allows Lycan to farm a lot, to fight a lot earlier. Yeah, it is. It's an Armlet. Just get in the engagements. You don't have to wait until 25 minutes in when you get your BKB as well as Necro level 3. And that's only if you can free farm the jungle, you'll hit that timing. Rocket scouting looking into the pit. We're 16 minutes in, so yeah, you're going to flag the fact that we're trying to be done so shortly. Is there any kind of medallion? No one's even really starting it. Not for Team Malaysia. Hopefully MVP. In fact, I don't think we've actually had a single medallion for this entire series. But we've seen more than 5-6 Roshans go down. KOX swipe back into the farming. Again, we look to this position of who's really getting the advantage here. Is it MVP or is it Team Malaysia? Because MVP, they're going to be happy they got the Bloodstone up for the Storm Spirit. We're 12 minutes in. That's quite good. Clockwork, like, it's not fantastic farm, doesn't have a lot of life, so not that terrific. But the Drow Rangers hit level 10, 17 minutes in. That's all the items that she's really searching for. Shake it short of the Blink Dagger, but again, only 17 minutes in. And Skywrath made just enough to be similarly useful. While MVP are getting closer towards that SMY, plus Mech on the full spec, he's really difficult to kill. Connie's going to go invis. Sentry wards it down, but he's right on top of Becky. Turns around the assassination, he's going to get the kill over the Drow Ranger. Finger of Death will get the use of shot out of Q1. Well, the Hex actually from Buki stops him. The Echo Save provides minimal effectiveness. Johnny will still get burned down by that Mystic Flare as Drow Ranger bites back into the game. But KOX1 in dot form, taking down Nuts. He wants both of them, both Nuts as well as Martin. Q1 needs to come a little bit more forward. They drag him back. One more attack and Martin go down, but now Q1 denies himself out. Bringing March back up in life. The power of that Bloodstone, but it's still a 3-for-1 trade-off with the buyback from Drow Ranger. So actually, sorry, I take it back, it's a 4-for-1 trade-off. So a great fight for Team Malaysia. I'm not going to say it's in the bag for them. Because the last two games have always felt like Team Malaysia have got the upper hand in draft, the upper hand in timings. But the team fights can always go multiple ways. This is the biggest advantage we've seen throughout the series. Like before it was always like a little bit closer, like maximum 3K. Oh, jump. Oh, didn't get it. Near the Hex. Near the instant Hex. Q didn't see him coming in just then. And Observable didn't reveal the fact they were there. But if Mushi was able to get that Hex off, it could have potentially meant Roshan. Because with Storm Spirit down, MVP aren't in a position to contest it. So the double S and Ys get to arrive at the same time. Line it up for Malaysia's lineup. All the farm in the world for him. The sniper. Surprisingly though, like, okay, maybe don't need a mana style, but you can build into a BKB. Storm Spirit jumping on that middle lane, but Johnny getting get this on the missing flare, not enough damage to kill off KY and QO. Can he get out of this one? Pushing, yeah, there's a jump away. Assassination. It's held back at QO. Has to be redone. QO's got one more jump with Thermal. Bottle charges. He'll evade it. The rest of MVP just run away from Team Malaysia. Quick as their legs can carry him. DP up the top lane. Nick Assassin this time will be the one to get the extra farm. So Johnny has to stun and farm. Big engage, but no one dying. He actually count himself very, very lucky he didn't. Not going to be as easy next time. The damage output from the Lycan is going to start to increase. He'll activate that armlet in Lycan form. MVP's going to have a harder time killing him off. They committed as much as they could to kill off that Lycan. Now it's Corey at the full armlet done. MVP need to find a different damage source. You're not getting it from the Storm Spirit. Getting good mana items, and you're getting a nice defensive item, which is obviously going to come from the BKB. They actually got... Where's the secondary sentry?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Because that sentry from the Dire side doesn't reach in that far.
Radiant's
it's up on the cliff top.
tower
Got two
is
up
under
there.
attack.
You can go for Roshan, and Team Malaysia will just take the tier 2 tower. This is the trade-off that Team Malaysia were happy to take last game.
Radiant structures are fortified.
They just keep going for it. Tier 1 tower on bottom lane. This one now belongs to MVP. But it's a straight trade-off. Tier 1 to tier 2. And Team Malaysia's next free play, which is pushing it through top lane, will eventually just bring down the tier 2 tower. The assassinations, they caught out a big target. There goes your clockwork. With him down, they get to take the tier 2 tower up on top lane, which I would suggest they do. Oh, wow, Mushy. Gonna walk into it, reveals it. X on QO, start with Ohaiyo. Missing flare, that's been pushing Mushy back. Almost going to tank them all up, but Ohaiyo, he got the main charge off, but there just wasn't enough to save his teammate. The wall buyback for KYXY. Man, Armlet Dog goes to work. QO going to get torn apart. The Draw Ranger is the only one left alive. But now Team Malaysia just come in, they'll bring down Roshan. Tier 2 towers, the creep wave's going to reach it anyway. What's going to kill it though? Draw Ranger will come to defend it. That's two really bad fights for Team Malaysia in a row. The Lion ball back, it wasn't essential, but still. That means there's extra numbers up for Team Malaysia to establish their map dominance. Sniper comes down to the bottom lane. You'll probably have the Bristleback head up towards the top lane to try and force into the tier 2 tower up there. Where's KOXY headed? He's going all the way back to base. 2.7k, he can buy his Ogre Club as well as the Mithril Hammer if he wants to. He wants the TP Scroll and Seb. That's the BKB for Lycan. Once that's up, there's only one thing that can control him, and that's Clockwork. The only one that can control him. Looking for the hookshot into Ohaiyo, but that's not going to help him. Not with a Lion right behind the Bristleback, because you'll hookshot in, you get Hex before you can get your cogs off. And that means follow-up stun, the Bristleback turns around and probably kills you. The Wolf blocking in KP. I think it's only going to last another 1 second, then kill's over. Yeah, and KP peeks it out, it's like, yeah, dude, I was being watched. MVP. They know it. What can they do about it? A 4-man smoke, Ohio's the only one visible. Moving up through the mid lane. Team Malaysia look through through the dire jungle. And all of MVP is up here. Wolf make a run. It's going to pop Static Remnant. Could reveal that someone is there. And there goes your pings. So all of MVP come in. They're trying to go for the other side too. So Ohaiyo into the lane, and they want MVP to engage into them. Like Wolf again, scouting them out. Here comes the Fragile, 4-star block. He doesn't really leave the teammates for dead here, but to do so, he kills himself. He was too close. 4-star TP out. Hero TP's very, very a long way back. Took him a long time because Marsh just TP'd there as well. But that was MVP realizing, oh crap, NY, Team Malaysia have our number. We need to get out of here right now.
Is under attack.
Now the tier 2 tower gets munched down. No ulti form for KYXY, but
tower has fallen.
Same time, he doesn't really care. His damage output's more than enough. The Clockwork is going to come back to life again, so they won't want to come up high ground. Instead, that's the TP into the mid from Mushi. No blink dagger for him either. In fact, he's building into a Yule Scepter. Wants control on the Storm Spirit or the Clockwork, or both. Potentially, you could grab the Earthshaker, but you'd have to be pretty damn quick. And then again, Marsh doesn't have his blink dagger, so no, you'd be fine.
Double damage!
Oh, what? He's running. DKB committal pretty high from QO for a kill on a Lion. Whereas at this point, I don't think it's going to be good for him. Still so far behind, and they are. Experience, they're getting shredded. Net worth the same thing. That Sniper's getting close towards having his Skadi. Clockwork will never be able to run up to anyone. Once that 4-star's gone, he's a stationary target in hopes that Team Malaysia come in point blank range on him. Metro Ranger also getting closer towards her BKB. But her major problem right now is not actually surviving through wave. Okay, that'll work. Looks back, Mystic Flag, BKB's now going to trigger, the Echo Slam going to do nothing, and KP assassinates with bonus damage, one more quill spray. And the Clockwork goes down. You burn a lot of mana, that's the Echo Slam down as well, so they know for at least 2 minutes the Team Malaysia won't be affected by that. Well, if there even is going to be a blink dagger coming anytime soon on the Earthshaker, he'll never be able to get into position. Well, he never will have anything to combo with it. Jump him. By the time he goes for the Totem Stomp or the Fissure, he'll get disabled. So Team Malaysia can just group up in the mid. They've still got the Aegis Immortal. The 6's going to last for another 1 minute. So watch the clock. If we're at 26 minutes, that means that Aegis is gone from KYXY. Throw Ranger does buy the BKB. Physical damage from Team Malaysia is her problem. And here they go. Fissure's slowed down. Ohaiyo. Call the wrong time. Gonna jump in. Look back. No BKB there, but KYXY triggers the ulti form. And there goes your rock wall. Ohaiyo will back out far enough. Feels the fight for this one. QO low on life. Fortification on the towers. We'll end up protecting it. They want to come back in again. March getting mixed up. KOXY, does he want the target? He's empty a little bit into March. There's your assassination. KOXY having to turn that armor on and off all the time. He's got an Aegis Immortal. That's why he wanted to force the issue. But at the end of the day, they still did a lot of damage to that mid tower, so they're happy with it. Just back it up. Everyone alive for MVP. There's no reason to force the issue any further. Especially a sniper should be... Oh, in a moment he'll be picking up that Skadi. Next blink. Initiation coming in droves from Team Malaysia. Hero and March, they're looking for their own initiation. Who can they find though? Maya's the closest one. The Clockwork Rocket scouted him out. Team Malaysia, they group up once again. Lycan form off cooldown in 20 seconds time. They see the Clockwork. Shrapnel. Can't slow him down enough, but Lycan Wolf is trying to look for him. Where's our TPs? Yep, everyone's got him. Everyone's got him. They're coming back. And Team Malaysia sort of force this. They want the grand final position if they can get it. By winning this game, they will be able to take it. Have to finish the job, which means up to high ground. Lycan ulti. Fissure. There's a gap. The nod. With no fortification, KOXY. A little more damage than he had to from that 50 flare, but he's got armor, he'll be pretty confident with his own pocket. triggers the BKB now, and they brought down the range rack. The Stormford jumping outside QO. He managed to get the pick up over on the line. Now over to Johnny Spycrappers will be protecting him. The Bristleback takes him out. Those balls straight back. They're stacking up heavy. Way too heavy. It's a triple kill for Ohio. They're going to back up with the double buyback from the Drow Ranger as well to Stormy to get the range rack. Whoa! QO! Careful. Yes, Lion's not up, but you just went all the way in there with no mana once you arrived. Well, enough mana to jump back, but that was all. If he went for a Vortex, there was no escape mechanism. And now 28-16, a costly fight for MVP. They lose 4 and buy back 2. They gave even more money over to Ohio, who has 3.8k gold now. Oh my god, is that? It looks like an Assault Cuirass coming in for the Lycan. So Bristleback can buy whatever the hell he wants to. So now Courier. There's the Scotty for Sniper. Now what does Ohio want to buy? Okay, that's what it's going to be. Answered that question pretty quickly. Blink Dagger it up. Fortunately for him, he just uses it so he can't just jump on top of the Drow Ranger. They're really going to try. Yeah, they're worried there's an Observer Ward here, watching them. Right. Strong position. Because Team Malaysia are very much aware of what MVP are doing up here on the top, they just push the side lanes. So Sniper down to the bottom. Push a bit. No way to get close on QO. A very long way away from finishing that Yule Scepter. Buys more Sentry Boards. He's got the recipe. He's missing like 1,800 gold. More on KOXY now. Hiya's going to look to just a little bit of damage to the top. Remember, this mid lane's not really pushing in that hard because you only get the one super range creep. That's all you really get for that. Nowhere near as big as bringing down the melee racks. MVP just able to farm from the comfort of their own home. They can't take the jungle, sure. But all the creep waves are reaching their towers anyway. No MVP. They're battling against the clock. I feel like they might have had this a little bit more in the later portion of the game. Not feeling the same magic from them. With the Lycan on the field, you never, ever want to play chicken with Raxus. Not to mention that Bristleback. He's in the moment of his prime. Another 2.8k gold on this Bristle. Everyone gets Howl bonus damage, and you give Howl bonus damage on top of the Bristleback. He's already got a huge amount of damage. It won't take long for Team Malaysia to work through building. So even if MVP do manage to claim 2 sets of Raxes, then it's still possible for Team Malaysia to win this off one fight. Because they can just push so hard. You just see the Bristle or the Lycan alive, and MVP with no more buybacks. That's all that's really required. To also flag the fact that if MVP wants to take a Rax, they still have to work through these Tier 1s, Tier 2s, and Tier 3 towers, which are all up. Get a lot of map position, which they have to force. The net worth advantage of 20k. Team Malaysia will soon just be able to play the money game. In fact, you can see it right here. It's the cause of it. Obviously, MVP had a lot of buybacks in recent fights. Why theirs are also on cooldown. But when you got 4 greens for Malaysia, that's all their extra money they're searching that they've got, and they can just use that money to win these fights. Was she? Go. They're all waiting. No, this is what we're waiting for. Roshan. The Rocker keeps scouting it out, which means MVP will know the second Roshan's up, which is practically the second anyway. So Johnny, just stay there. Boom. Roshan's up. And they start it. Well, they should start it. And in jumps Ohio. All you gotta do is just nasal goo that guy out. They howl for the bonus damage. They're gonna be quick. Very, very quick about this. Shrapnel's trying to keep the rest of MVP away. Nuts looking to come down. The Observer Ward. They can at least see the Sky Wrath Mage. Team Malaysia. They use this on the Hey, they're going to kill off Nuts. BKB from Ohio was used for this. But there's no buyback from the Sky Wrath Mage. Clockwork. Kind of all comes down to KP. A big and hook shot and pops him back in time. No, again, Johnny with the Blink Dagger up. The Echo Slam on his bonus. And Q-Way's going to jump in. Down the mid as well. He's going to get it smashed by the Stormspirit. He got the Aegis to the Immortal. They might still lose out here. Ohio keeps his back turned. KP's going to actually gets himself out. He hook shot down too, but he forced up the TP away to safety. Ohio the tree line movement speed. Blink Dagger 1 second time. He's thinking about turning around the top of Ohio. Nasal goo on him. Nega's Immortal on this storm. Not going to take it away from him. It was Team Malaysia that ended up winning that, taking out the Roshan, but they get the golden experience from that.
Top tower
it's only the Aegis which is removed from them. As far as buybacks go, Nyx did buyback then with no buybacks required from MVP. It's a small victory for MVP. A small one. The small ones right now are still very, very good. It doesn't stop the grass from moving up, but what it does do is at least give you some kind of confidence as a team that these fights aren't unwinnable. KP played that really nice too. I mentioned during the fight, like, the ability to hook shot in. He was the one that helped try and create space for the Stormspirit to go for the jumper steal. And all the hopes of MVP Phoenix rest on this Stormspirit. They would have been a lot happier though if they could have killed off Ohio. With a 12-2-8 Bristleback. It looks like he's now got okay, he's got the full BKB, but it's the Shiva's guard. Looks like he's purchasing. Hang on, we got that's KYXY's Assault Cuirass. And there's Ohio Shiva's guard. Both will arrive at the same time. So we're 35 minutes in, and these guys are stacked. With the Assault Cuirass and the Shiva's guard, they got all the armor buff ups they require. Just push up to high ground. No Echo Slam available for the moment, but it's 10 seconds off cooldown. There's no way to really inflict it properly. And even if you do, you just mech it. Like you mech your Shiva's guard, it's a level 2 Echo. Most of the tanks like it as well as Bristleback don't even care about that Echo Slam. Well, they come.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Great wave, obviously prioritizing things correctly. Taking out the Radiant building.
Radiant's top tower
nice shrapnel cover. T1 tower will go the way of the Stormspirit, but KYXY knows what he's here for. They fortify, there's that BKB, KYXY protected at the moment. Duo runs into that. Melee Rex is still not down yet, but Ohio, he wants to fight this one up, and with the help from the sniper, they're slowing down that Stormspirit. Remember, they have to bring down this Rex. It's not dead yet. They haven't finished the job, which you cannot back up. Bring the sniper in, 2 attacks. There it is. He missed on the second one. Hits on the third. The melee Rex is down, and now they can get the hell out. And Team Malaysia have to look towards the side lanes.
Tower is under attack.
Don't have any BTs on any of the heroes from Team Malaysia, so you either commit to a full split push or you commit to 5 men together. Kind of the way this goes. Storm, long jump out, found Johnny, drags him back. Thought he was safe inside the Vendetta, but the Observer Ward was seeing him in combination with the sentries. And it's easy pick off. Now MVP to the tier 1 tower in mid. Easy.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They know Team Malaysia won't really defend it.
Structures
they
are
force the
fortified.
fortification before the creep goes Sniper. Okay, they tell themselves with their march dropping down the crest of the other one. Ohio's going to finish the job. Here comes Ohio. Links himself up point blank range of the Road Ranger. And Fancy! Whoa, the Lycan! Look at the damage he's doing! Oh my KYXY! They aim more as well done. Well, I suppose in one way you can stop Ohio from attacking him, but it's not going to stop the Claw Spray from going in. And QO, Aegis Immortal's about to be popped here. Mushi, he's got Finger of Death. He could just use it to trigger it, but he's going to let KYXY do the rest of the job. That way they can get the most amount of damage out from the Finger of Death. Need to get the perfect stuff. They must control it. The second he falls, the BKB goes to work. Going to Vortex back. Oh, just a Lycan control. A long jump away from QO. You got 4 heroes down right now for MVP. The mid ranks is already gone. The line's been drawn is actually like it, just saying, let's just go up through the top and then curve ourselves into the mid. He's going to push that creep wave up quickly. There's a buyback for a turret ranger. They could force that. They won't force much more. Kiro's got TP on cooldown for 12 more seconds, so he's not ready to fight this. Hoping that Bloodstone is going to regenerate him up. Mark, translation's coming his way. 1/3 HP, and Ohaiyo just goes in. The Echo Slam, well, okay. That's not going to do anything for Mark. Not while that BKB is up the Bristleback, and they just get through the melee racks as Lycan goes to work. And I think this isn't GG just yet, because MVP will try and fight to the very end. Team Malaysia are in a position where if they lost this game, they should all just resign. There's no way they can lose this game. Unless they feed 5 heroes to the fountain. But obviously then you don't deserve to win. 3k gold now on Lycan. I'll just move back, heal up. Come for the final death push. Team Malaysia. They'll be very confident going into the grand final. Up against either Underminer or up against Mineski. Either way, they'll feel very confident to win that game. For me, this really does feel like the grand final of the Southeast Asian bracket. It was kind of also never really meant to be this way. It's never meant to be like this. Because there was a big upset loss in the qualifiers for Southeast Asia. They just lost everything. The fact that Rave got taken out by Underminer. Like, Rave lost 2-0 to Underminer. They're allowed to come through into that quarterfinal. It's great. Bevy. TP out. Bastion chance. He got one. Cancels the TP. Throw Ranger's down. This is undefendable. Well, yeah, actually, you got the Throw Ranger buyback. I take it back. But she has to buy back now. That bottom lane's pushed in too far. The tier 4 towers will come under threat pretty shortly. But you need to have 2 buybacks. You need to have 2 Throw Rangers for this fight. Okay, first one and then buyback one.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
MVP now come high ground. Blink in. Shiva's Scarf going after March again. There's your back. So Earthshaker on the sideline. Well, that went into the side, but he is going to drop here. And at the same time, the K-Way, quite a big trajectory. It's trying to kill onto the Storm Spirit. He can buy back into the game. With the buyback to the short range, they can try and fight this on Ohaiyo. Going to keep the back to the enemy. Difficult with the Storm Spirit jumping in front. He's going to get stunned up. Ohaiyo up to the high ground. The orb damage is not enough to instantly get the kill. He'll blink himself further away. He can't disjoint it. Johnny, my camera's going to wear out. He's got Ghost Scepter. That does stop the attack. Bristle. Keep on running. Running all night long. One fine day that
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yes, it will. Get there. You got there. Yeah. Oh, Bristle. And now he can tank it like a man. Boom. It didn't know it. It was never gonna kill him. It was never gonna kill him. And what are we moving into? Is Febby going for double Chrysalis?
Changes hands.
It kind of looks like it. Much damage as you can possibly muster, Febby. As much as you can muster. A Rod of Atos is now able to be afforded up by Nuts. A control factor on the Bristleback, but he's just finished up a full Abyssal Blade with the BKB as well. So with a blink into Abyssal Blade, he can control anyone, and just like that. And he's never going to use it, because he knows the Clockwork can't run away from him, so boom. Cool sprays it out, the damage output. With the Howl, plus 280, 310 when the Cool Spray, when the Warpath stack goes up to 4. That's crazy. And now they're jumping again. Ohaiyo loves this. Gets the bash again over on Mark River. He's still got some physical play to fireball. Leads them in to control the Storm Spirits. They do lose Mushy, but at the same time, Kayla X-White goes in and will stop him from claiming his one, but you just suicided on the Storm Spirit. This is GG. There's no one left to defend. Throw Ranger can't do it solo. She needed the Storm Spirit to do it, and they realized it was not even possible for him when he bought back. Primarily because the physical play control was just too much. So GG, Team Malaysia will take the victory 2-1 over the Korean MVP. We'll be back for more Dota 2 action later on tonight when you can tune in for Team Marino Tinkerino. Even though it's not Team Tinker anymore. It's Team Tinker, but it doesn't have Sing Sing, so it's not really Tinker. They're going up against Ninjas in Pajamas. That game will be at 20 CET right here on this live stream. If you don't know what time...